Namaste and good evening to one and all. Welcome to Leaders Connect 360's episode LC0198. Leaders Connect 360 Foundation is CSR initiative by Bija Training and organized by the Mask Leadership. My name is Rashmi Malapur, content writer and founder of Research Eye. We're content writers and storytellers. Research, Leaders Connect 360 is started with a specific objective of inviting 1,000 plus leaders and create 1,000,000 leaders. It is an online hub where every Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. we learn from top management leaders on Zoom Live, and once in a quarter in each city we have an offline networking meet to network, support, grow with leaders. That's when we call Leaders Create More Leaders. Currently, we are all muted, and we will be giving you an opportunity to speak to our guest, Dr. M.S. Chandragupta, Director, Founder, and Chief Dentist, Dr. Gupta's Dental Specialties Center, and panel discussion leader, Ms. Archana, Corporate Soft Skills Trainer, Communication, on the topic people-centricity. Before you are unmuted, let me share that this episode, LC0198, is being recorded. First-time visitors may click on the WhatsApp, FB, and LinkedIn link on the chat box to get updated by joining us in creating more leaders. All in-house are requested to turn on videos, which will help in making the episode highly interactive. So, are we all ready to interact with our guest and panel discussion leader? Then share a thumbs up or smiley emoji in the chat box. Thank you. Before the introduction of the guest, let me also introduce Mr. Pankaj, Managing Partner, Bija Training, who will interact with our guest along with the panel discussion leader, Ms. Archana. I shall welcome you all. Over to you, Mr. Pankaj.
Thank you so much, Rashmiji. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. And I welcome you all on behalf of Bija Training, Leaders Connect, and the Mass Leadership. So today we have our guest, Dr. M.S. Chandragupta, who is going to talk about a topic called people centricity. And yes, as I always say, that every time we should be able to learn, and we always learn something new from everyone who is around us, and with the kind of experience and expertise Dr. Chandragupta carries, we all will be able to learn something new today. So before we move forward, and I officially welcome our guest and our panel discussion leader, Ms. Archana Sriram, I would like to have an understanding from the people who are attending today's session. So that will be through a medium of a poll. So Arul, can we have a poll question and see the understanding of the people on the topic, and then we move forward? So can you please put on the poll question?
Question is on the screen. People can answer yes.
So we got 4 responses out of 13. Good. 6 of 14, 7 of 14, 8 of 14, 8 of 13, 9 of 13. Few more. Okay. So
Yes.
Arul, I believe we can move forward, right? So I
Yes.
hope you have captured the information from it, right?
Yes. Let's share the result now so that people can have the understanding. Yes. Visible?
Hello?
Yes, Pankajji. Is the screen visible? Share.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. These are the results for the poll question. Let's get the understanding from the guest. Yes.
So fine, let's see what is that we are going to learn today, and then we can reciprocate on our understanding at the end of the program. So Arul, I would like to welcome our guest, Dr. Chandragupta, and our panel discussion leader, Ms. Archana, through a welcome video, please. So can we have the welcome video? Thank you so much, Arun. And I officially welcome you, Dr. Chandragupta, to our forum. And may start, sir.
Okay. So, very good evening to one and all. So, this is Dr. Chandragupta. I'm a general dental practitioner practicing for the last 25 years. I own a dental practice. I've been practicing for more than 25 years in the heart of Chennai in Parsuvakkam. So, first of all, I should convey my sincere gratitude to Mr. Prakash, who is the founder trustee of Leaders Connect, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share my experience and my expertise on this wonderful topic, people centricity. So thank you, Prakash, once again. So what is people centricity? So it is nothing but it's an approach that prioritizes the needs and well-being and the empowerment of individuals, that is the staff and the technicians and or the community, the entire empowering the entire communities. So we can move on to the panel discussion.
Thank you, Mr. Dr. Chandragupta, and good evening and a great pleasure to have you here. We really look forward to some valuable insights on this ever hot topic of people centricity, as you have mentioned. It is very nice to see so many awards and recognitions coming your way. We understand the importance of people centricity in our personal and professional life, but we would love to hear from you. How does fostering a people centric culture contribute to the long term success of a healthcare organization like Dr. Gupta's Dental Specialty Center?
Okay. So I would like to welcome once again everybody. So it is as a top management or as a leader of an healthcare facility, it is always an challenge or a task for the employer to keep the technicians or staff or anybody for that matter, the front office personnel feel valued and motivated. So, as a senior dental practitioner, I have never missed any opportunity, to motivate my staff and to make them feel accountable and make them feel comfortable and responsible. So, I have taken many measures, for the sake of staff welfare. So, I always, regularly conduct medical checkups. And as a healthcare facility, we are exposed to a lot of patients with various problems. So they also have this occupational hazards. So they make sure that their health is prioritized. So they undergo regular health checkups. So we also always celebrate their birthdays. So make sure we put a poster and we make them feel special. And we always celebrate the clinic anniversaries. So every year, now we have completed 24 years and we're going to enter the 25th anniversary. So make sure we give them, celebrate their achievements. Somebody is performing very well. They have not taken leave, or they have achieved good attendance, or the performance is excellent. So make sure we celebrate their achievements. And we complete the milestones. Somebody is finished the 10 years of service or 15 years of service or 20 years of service. Make sure that we celebrate their milestones. So next is very important is every staff is has to take care of their family. So they spend more than 8 to 10 hours with us in the clinic. So they also have to take care of their family. So we make sure we take care of their families' welfare also. So I have staff, women staff who have been working with me for more than 15 years. They came as young girls. Now they are in mid 30s. Now they have children. So they bring their children to the clinic, and they make sure we take care of the children also, because they have nobody at home to take care of the children. So that they creates a sense of belongingness. So they feel they feel home. Make sure that they don't have to leave the children with some third person. So when they bring the children, the children also is with them and they feel home. So, and apart from that, we also value their dedication So any kind of involvements, extra involvement they do, their sincerity, devotion, extra effort by giving them incentives, perks or allowances, bonuses, gifts. So all this, makes a lot of difference in the staff welfare. So all these measures has drastically cut down on the attrition. So the attrition has become a major challenge in all the organizations. So a person comes here, you train them, put your heart and soul, to train them. They get trained and they just leave abruptly. So now again to appoint another person, recruit another person, and train them is becoming a big challenge. So best way is to retain the existing staff. Look out on what exactly they want, what is their requirement. So so that they also feel that sense of belongingness. So
Correct.
yeah.
It's very nice to see this, Dr. Chandragupta. In fact, these aspects which you have spoken about, all those things, the strategies which you have used, I'm pretty sure I have heard people copying this. I mean, doing this in their corporate culture, but now coming to see that it is being followed in not just companies, and sorry, not just in MNCs. It is being in the dental specialties, clinics, and hospitals, healthcare centers as well. It's very beautiful indeed. But how does these following all these strategies and techniques basically help you to ensure that there is a long-term success for the company?
Yeah. Now, see, Dr. Gupta's dental specialty has been there for last more than 24 years now. So we are about to celebrate our silver jewelry very soon. So now, and we are also we started as a single chair in a small rented place. Then we moved to a bigger place. Now we are about to move to even a bigger and better place very soon. So our center is ISO certified for more than 20 years now, and we are NABH accredited. That is the National Board for Accreditation for Hospitals and Healthcare Providers. And our dental center is the first dental center in South India, to get this NABH accreditation. So this entire process needs a lot of teamwork. Without my team, this is just not possible. So I owe this entire success to all my staff, the doctors, the technicians, the front office personnel, whole dental assistants, my associate dentists, my consultants. But for their support and cooperation, this would not have been possible. You won't believe we have more than 31,000 patient database. So I am still in touch. My patient who walked into my clinic on February 25th, 2001. Now, he's still been coming to me for the last 24 years. So I have been treating generations after that. And all my patients who are pedo patients who are 6, 7, 8 years, in early 2000, now they have got married. They're bringing their children for their treatment. So that is the kind of rapport we've been having with the patients. So
Certainly, Dr. Chandragupta. In fact, it goes a long way ahead. Having a good relationship or a rapport with the customers and clients will definitely help, for the business to grow. And in your industry, I need not speak. That is the foremost, the foundation of it. So, when we have such kind of an environment wherein we have patient healthcare, as well as you are also talking, it's a big challenge wherein we have to be constantly on the go. It's a teamwork, it's not an individual work, just like how you said. So employee well-being is also a very big challenge. At the same time, we also have to ensure that the customer satisfaction is also being met. So in a situation like this, how do you basically balance the patient care and the employee well-being such that you have a very good, healthy, harmonious work environment?
yeah, see, as a owner of the clinic, or as a founder or director, as a top management of my dental center, I have always been giving top priority to my staff welfare and management. You can say that is the secret of the success. So every leader of any healthcare organization should be empathetic. So they should understand, put himself or herself in the staff point of view. Think in their point of view. What will if you were a staff, what would you expect from your top management? So that is what you have to think. You have to be compassionate. You have to be friendly. Most important, you have to be approachable. So every staff should be able to approach and address their views to you. So for any organization, a well-trained or a well-informed staff is a backbone and strength of the and make it successful. So I have always been staff centric. Now imagine you have 20 staff in your organization. You have to manage 20 different egos. So every person has a different ego. So you have to satisfy everybody's ego. Get down to the ground level. Get down to the ground level, grassroots level, and fulfill their needs and requirements. So
And not
always
to
be
forget
one among
also the
them.
ego of healthcare, the patients who are coming in. So their ego also adds it. So 20 plus extra.
So you have to be one among them and involve their families also, inquire about their families. You have to be a good listener and respect their feelings. That is very important. So in a nutshell, what I would say is I pamper my staff. I pamper them. You have this SWOT analysis. You find out
Yes.
whose strength is what, whose weakness is what. So you analyze their strength and weakness and then delegate their work. So somebody might be good in something else. Somebody might be good in treating the patients. Somebody might be good in talking, like that. So you have to analyze them. So I have about more than 6 staff who have crossed to 15 years of service. 15 years of service. They've been growing with us. They grow. It is a family. They grow with us. So staff retention is a big challenge.
Yes.
So I do my best to prevent attrition and retain good staff. So that is I think that is a success of any organization.
It's wonderful, Dr. Chandra, what you're doing. As a leader, we also need to understand the team with whom we are working. We have to analyze them. We have to modify our leadership skills and our talents and skills also, just so that there's a balance between us and the employees. And I can see very well that you are also doing that. Right. Well, you said that you have been into this from almost 25 years, right? It's been now you're going to go for your silver jubilee. So in such a big experience that you have, is there any particular situation, maybe with patients, maybe with customers, or with the people, the staff that you have, anywhere wherein you had to prioritize them and it turned that challenging situation into a success story? Would you please like to share that?
Yeah, see, all throughout my journey as a practitioner, I have had a lot of ups and downs. So I have had a lot of success stories also. So I would like to share one such story. So this is about a young man who was about 19 or 20 years old. Who I was when I just started my practice, I wanted to have a staff. So I just started. It was a humble staff. I just started with one person who joined my clinic as a dental assistant way back in February 2001. And he was doing a one-man show. He used to, assist me during the treatment, look after the reception, washing the instruments, cleaning, mixing the cement, everything. He used to do all kinds of, odd jobs. And, over a period of time, he became very indispensable. At every stage of my life. After a few years, what happened? His parents suddenly come to my clinic and they said, "No, sir, now my son has been working. Now we would like to take him to the next level. We want to join him into a government service or put him in a different job, better job, and all that." So I was like shattered and devastated. I said, "Okay, oh my God, I've been depending on this guy. How am I going to manage?" So they gave me 3 months notice. Luckily, they gave me 3 months notice. But this guy who was very happy and satisfied with me, he didn't want to leave. He was in 2 minds. So finally, I somehow tried my best. I went to his house. I sat with his parents and I said, "What is that you want? What is that you expect for your son? No, I know you are, as a parent, you might expect, worried about his future and all that." So I gave them an assurance that his life will be, well settled and he will be happy. And finally, they agreed, and he stayed with me. Now, over this so many years, now he's married and he's He has two daughters, and I look after his entire expenditure, like medical, insurance. I take care of his daughter's studies, give them festival bonus, buy him clothes and all that. So now he proudly claims to be the manager of our, dental center, and he commands a lot of respects and regard from the patients. And as we are, central government, empaneled, we have patients from all officers, even from the IAS ranks as patients, and he interacts with all these officers. So he claims to be, he proudly says he's the manager of, those days, that day, if I had seen ego and not gone to his house, he would not have stayed back with me. Now he's become, his support has become, invaluable, immeasurable. So he manages everything in the back end, does everything. He plays multiple roles and takes care of the management and the administration. So this is my big success story, I can say. Retention.
Wonderful. More than retention, Dr. Chandra, what I had seen was you did mention a few minutes earlier that you pamper your employees. And this is actually one of the examples as such, wherein you have gone over and beyond, confining yourself to the environment, the office environment, and going over to the person's family and speaking to them. So as you said, pamper them, taking care of them like their own family, like your own family. So there, here is a very good example which you have shown. I'm very happy to see that, rather than just saying it, somebody's actually walking and talking it. So that's a beautiful thing indeed. Well, the last question to you would be this: that undoubtedly the healthcare industry is a fast-growing one. So, in an industry like this, what advice would you give to the leaders who want to build a people-centric organization?
Okay. So, as a busy professional, my sincere advice to all leaders, all top management, is that you should, always, balance your work and profession and family. So, when you start getting busy, you might tend to, neglect your family, or you get too busy with your family, you neglect your, after a few years, you tend to neglect your business. It's not like that. You should be able to, balance your profession or also family, and you should also have a passion. You also have a thing. So that I have been, I think I have been doing that, and that is what I've been, it has taken me this long. So two important focus areas as a healthcare facility we have is patient safety and quality healthcare, which we provide. So as an NABH accredited or ISO certified dental center, we always give a lot of importance to patient care and also the employee well-being to create a harmonious environment. So we follow a lot of approaches. To keep the employee or the staff happy and satisfied. We have a well-defined, a grievance committee. So on a regular basis, somebody has any grievance, it might be on the top management or a middle level management or a low level management. So we make sure it is being addressed, sorted out. So we have a feedback form, and we also have a lot of community-based activities. So we celebrate all the festivals. So especially this Pongal Villa, we've been celebrating Pongal Villa. It's a community festival. We make sure all the families of the staff, they come and they enjoy it. It's like a 4 or 5 hours of fun, frolic, and it's a huge festival and fellowship and friendship. So they dress up in a traditional way. There's a lot of music, dance. So we celebrate all the festival like Onam. I ask all my staff to wear Onam saris, or Christmas. We cut a cake. I ask them to take them for a lunch, dinner, or an ice cream party. We go out for movies. You go to a beach. Then we have a lunch. So I also engage them in community service. So that we take them to anti-tobacco campaigns. So we have this World No Tobacco Day or World Cancer Day. We do a lot of signal campaign. So we all, as a group, as a team, we go to the signal. We hold placards. We create awareness to general public. So all this, creates a visibility among the public. Okay, this is this some clinic who is doing, a lot of activities. So this visibility, creates a credibility over a period of time. This credibility will, convert into profitability. So this is my mantra. So visibility and, credibility and profitability. So like that, we conduct a lot of medical camps. We have conducted more than 800 plus dental camps. So in and around Chennai city, we have not, we visit all colleges, schools. Even day before yesterday, we went to a polytechnic college. So we screened about 200 students of that college. It's not only screening, we also give them a lecture on dental hygiene, how to maintain a good oral hygiene. We give them a demonstrate brushing technique, correct brushing technique. So all these, make a lot of difference. So I keep them engaged basically. So idle mind is the devil's paradise. So you have to keep doing some kind of activity. So they also feel good. Okay, we're not sitting idle. We are there. We're doing something for the community, for the for our society, giving back to the society.
True. Well, I not just wish you a silver jubilee, but I also wish you a golden and a diamond one. You're doing a fantabulous job for sure. So, yes, so now over to you, Mr. Pankaj. Are you there?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Miss Archana,
Thank you.
for taking the
Thank you so much,
discussion so
Dr.
well.
Chandra. Very beautiful having a very nice short but a memorable discussion with you. So over to you now, Mr. Pankaj.
Thank you so much, Miss Archana, for taking the panel discussion so well. And Dr. Chandragupta, yes, I can really sense the topic for the day, people centricity, that really reflects in your values. And when you're talking about your customers as well as your employees, I can really sense that. Okay. And that is where you've been talking about it so positively and so effectively that what does it make a difference among the people around us when we talk about our people. And also one more good thing you talked about, the balancing between the work and your personal life, right? And keeping the passion alive. See, when there is any distortion either in your personal or professional, that passion goes off, right? So once we balance this two and the passion is there, obviously we achieve what we want to achieve for ourselves as well as for people around us. And that is where things keep going for all of us. So thanks for sharing it with all of us. And let's see what people have also learned and understood in last 30 minutes, what they heard through a medium of a quiz. So I would like to invite our quiz leader, Mr. Nellai, to ask a quick quiz, and let's see who's the winner. And today's winner will get a book written by Mr. Ronak Meswani, and the name of the book is Dear You Will Be Loved. So let's see who's the winner for the day. So this is the prize book for today. So Mr. Nellai, over to you for the quick quiz, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Good evening, one and all. Thanks to BJA Training for this opportunity. Dear Dr. Chandragupta, sir, and thank you for your wonderful insights about the people centricity. And yeah, what you mentioned, like a good listener and visibility and credibility and profitability. And I would like to take away on this, especially on to implement this people centricity. And as well as you have mentioned that the well-informed staff as a company is a backbone. Thank you, sir. Let's see who is the lucky winner of this week quiz. And so fastest fingers first. Let's see who writes the correct answer in the chat box. Just the question will be posted in the chat box with the choices. Just a minute. Yes. So we have given this question with the choices. Which leadership approach best fosters a people-centric workplace? Okay, I think answer is coming up. Okay. Thank you. The correct answer is A. So winner of this week quiz is Uma Parameshwari.
Congratulations, Ms. Uma, for being the winner, and you are eligible to get this book, Dear You Will Be Loved by Mr. Ronak Maswani. So Arul, you need to do the honors to our winner, Ms. Uma. And Uma, You also get an opportunity to ask a quick question to our guest. You can unmute yourself and ask a quick question.
Thank you, Pankaj, for this wonderful opportunity, and it's great understanding from a doctor's perspective what the leadership is all about. So, I have a question in mind, when it comes to people management, what would be the most human part of approach? Because many times we need to be under pressure, handling management perspective, and what best can be done with a human perspective. Is my question clear, sir?
What is the human perspective?
Yeah, how best a decision can be made? Like, what is the percentage of human perspective in decision making?
Okay. So when it comes to a decision making, I make sure, I call all my staff. So I will tell, there is a situation where we have to take a critical decision. So I make sure that, they also get, equal, they have also an interaction with us. And they have a role in decision making, or at a policy level. You have to make a policy. You have to have a SOP. So I make sure they what is there in their mind. So I make them interact. I also get them involved in the decision making. So they also feel they are being given due respect in the crucial decision making. So a lot of staff are kept away from this decision making. So, but I always interact with all my staff. Make sure they also are given equal importance and in all the decision makings.
Thank you so much, sir. And I have a sub question to it, sir. In case such as situational leadership, where you take the leadership role by the event of the situation, not by virtue of a position or power. Still, the participative leadership will work, or how it is, sir? Just out of curiosity, I'm asking the second question.
Can you repeat, madam?
Sir, in case of situational leadership, where the power doesn't come through authority or a designation. So in that aspect, participative leadership, participative decision making will work. That is my question.
Yeah, it does work. Participative leadership does work. So sometimes you allow for example, there are so many instances where when my manager takes the decision, and I respect his decision. So sometimes my front office person says no, they are in that situation. So as a top level management, I will not know what challenges they are facing. They say, doc, you do this way. We will make sure we'll streamline. Give less appointments on this day because it is going to be time consuming. So I make sure that they're able to take decisions so that it is more comfortable for them to work, so that becomes the work environment is comfortable for them. So that does work.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Pankaj sir, for the opportunity, and Arul for inviting.
Thanks, Ms. Uma. Thank you, Chandragupta sir. So I will leave the forum open for quick 2 to 3 questions to our guest. So whosoever would like to ask a question, they can raise their hands. We'll unmute them and you can ask a quick question to our guest. I believe we have Mr. Giri to ask a quick question here. So Mr. Giri, you can unmute yourself and ask the question to our guest.
Thank you, Pankaj sir, and thank you, Chandragupta sir, for your insights, sharing so many things. And you told about the VCP process. Actually, in VNA, we will hear frequently the visibility, credibility, and profitability with your employees. As per MSME, we are engaging only 30% of the employees' time. So, how far you are engaging the employees? And what is your target? Anything 80% or like that? Any productive hours you are calculating?
Sir, my case, we have a fixed working times. We open at 9 o'clock, and we wind up by 1:30 in the afternoon, and again we open by 4 o'clock in the evening and wind up by around 8:30 in the evening. So our work hours is about 9 hours. So it is, you can actually calculate the number of hours unless and until there is an emergency, the patient wants, there is a long procedure. We don't want the procedure to be, clashed with the other procedures. We give them an appointment in the afternoons or a Sunday evening or late evening. So basically, the staff also, they calculate the number of hours. So if they have a 9 hours duty per day, if they are doing an extra duty, I make sure they've been compensated. So nobody does any extra duty. So they are either paid extra or, I give them an extra off. They work 2 hours extra. The next day they can come 2 hours late, or they can leave 2 hours early. So it is getting balanced. So they make sure, they don't feel they are overworking. So that overtime is being compensated well. That is a case in a healthcare facility. So I'm not as an MSME. This is a case in a healthcare facility. So there are a lot of instances where my staff, suddenly there's an emergency. We may have to stay back long hours. So we will have to attend to those emergencies.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So is there anyone else who would like to ask question? Harul, can you also check on if somebody has raised any hand?
We can proceed.
So I believe we should be able to get on to time. So here I would like to invite Dr. Ishwarya for the summary for the session today. So over to you, Ms. Ishwarya, as a summary leader today.
Good evening, sir. Hi, sir. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, Dr. Ishwarya.
Yeah.
Happy to have
Is
you
the highlight
today.
points of yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity, sir. And highlight points of today's session is people centricity is also important in focusing on people. Our staff should be motivated and welfare amenities should be taken. And we also should be very clear with their health as well. Few simple things makes a human being happy. In that way, we will be celebrating birthdays and wedding. We should celebrate birthdays and wedding anniversaries as well. There is a quote family is not important, but it is everything. So we have to take care of family welfare as well. And also we have to give some recognition and rewards for the upliftment so that they may be motivated in a positive way. And the teamwork is more important in every organization. And without the efficiency of a team, we cannot succeed. More than a success for a short time, consistency is more important. And every leader of an healthcare organization should be empathetic, compassionable, friendly. In every organization, staffs are the backbone of the organization. So we have to be a good listener. Doing SWOT analysis to the worker will help us to delegate the work. Staff retention is much important. That is the success of any organization. And also they should not be any ego with our employees. Instead, we can pamper our employee so that they can feel very safe where the retention exists. We should be able to balance our family and professional, and also we should have passion as well. Grievance committee should be formed and employees' grievances should be addressed in a proper way so that they maybe feel that they are safe, and we should also engage with some corporate social responsibilities so that they may feel good as well. So at the outset, we can summarize as our biggest takeaway about today's session is balancing family and profession in a right way and fix a passion for any organization. Employee retention is more important than earning profit. That's the end of today's summary, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. I think I have addressed all your points, sir.
Great, Dr. Ishwarya. Thank you so much for a wonderful summary. And I also believe that Dr. Chandragupta will also be having the same thoughts that you have covered all the points which he has covered in last 40 minutes. So thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank
you so much, sir. Thank you.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir, please.
So everybody, asked me how is that you're able to, retain the staff? How come I have my receptionist who joined me when she was for 47 years. Okay, now she's 61 years. So last year we celebrated her 60th birthday. Okay, so her son is, she has a son, daughter-in-law, and 2 granddaughters, and still she wants to work with us. So that is a kind of, positive, environment we bring about. So they feel home, they feel comfortable. So I give them the choice. So they also should feel, there is a meaning to stay here. So she could have, easily retired and stayed back at home. So those days she wanted to work. Now she's still working. She has crossed 14 years of her thing. Imagine, I'm handling a staff as young as 17 years and as old as 61 years.
Wow, excellent.
So basically, it is, human-centric. So you should understand their feelings, and that's the end of it. You will win their hearts. Very simple.
Empathy is more important for a leader, sir. You have been the biggest role model for empathy, right? So thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. So I would like to thank Prakash. Prakash is my childhood friend. I know him right from when he was born. Thank you. I don't think he's here. Prakash has given me this opportunity. I don't know why he selected me. I'm like just a normal, a simple dentist practicing in one corner of the city. So all of a sudden he called me. You have been doing a lot, and I want you to give your inputs, share your views. Expertise and how to manage an organization. Thank you once again to Prakash, and thanks Arul for coordinating wonderful flyer and this wonderful introductory video what he's given. Thank you once again for everybody who has attended, and I hope I have made a change in your mindset. I hope there was some kind of take-home message here. Thank you once again.
Yes, definitely, Dr. Chandragupta. It was there. And indeed, you really added something new to us. And you have been able to do one of the world's most toughest tasks. That is called creating the sense of belongingness in the people. And that is what you have been able to do. And that is what really makes the difference at the workplace as well as in our personal life. So thanks for bringing in to us and giving us a different perspective towards the people, right? Thank you so much for doing that. And here, as we come to the end of the session, I would like to invite our word of thanks leader, Miss Uma, for a quick word of thanks, please. And then we'll have a word of thanks video. Over to you, Miss Uma. Miss Uma, you there?
We love listening to you. Am I audible?
Yes.
So my important takeaway from today's session was people-centric leadership in healthcare, like how emphasizing staff welfare, patient care, and community engagement through celebrating milestones, providing family support, and conducting community service activities. All these have led to 24 years of successful dental practice with low attrition rate. So these are all the success factors. And today you have shared your secret of success with us. Thanks a lot for us. Thanks a lot for that. And coming to the vote of thanks, let me quickly share again the purpose of the community. Leaders Connect 360 is a hybrid model leadership community where every Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. we invite a leader who is a master in their field to provide solutions for our real-time leadership challenges, much like the valuable experience we had today from our guest, Dr. Chandragupta. Additionally, every last week of the month, we invite an author to share their knowledge and insights from their book. Please follow our social media platform to get updates about our weekly episodes and quarterly events. Joining our community is very simple. Just click on the social media link shared in the chat box. It gives us immense pleasure to thank our guest, Dr. Chandragupta, and our panel discussion leader, Ms. Archan, and moderator, Mr. Pankaj, for investing their valuable time in sharing their experiences and insights with us. Thank you, Chandragupta, sir. Guests and everyone in attendance kindly accept our gesture through a special thank you video. We request our member and visitors to stay tuned till the end as we give an opportunity to introduce ourselves, which will help us network and know better. Thank you. Over to you, Arul. Please share a thank you video.
Thank you so much, Ms. Uma. Thank you. And Arul, can we have the thank you video for our guests and the visitors?
Sure.
Arul. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Dr.
Thank you for the
Chandragupta,
opportunity.
if you would like to say any last words to us for the evening.
I've already shared my views, sir.
So we would like you to
Thank
be
you so
part
much.
of our community. Please be, you can join us. And anyways, you know Prakash very well, and Arul will be updating you for all our upcoming events.
Sure, sir.
Please be part with us, and we look forward to have more connections with you. Thank you so
Sure.
much.